Hi everybody, and welcome to Survival Dads. So in this video, we're taking a look at the Garberg Black Carbon. An absolute beast of a blade with a fantastic pedigree, being a Moroccan knife, and also the predecessor to this being the Garberg stainless steel. They've listened to the community and they brought out the carbon steel version. And I absolutely love it. So first things first, I'm going to kind of take you around the actual knife itself. I'm going to show you a couple of the sheath options, then I'm going to give you some specs on it. So this, as I said, is a first impressions video. I haven't had a chance to take it out and test it yet, but if it's anything like my stainless steel Garberg, it's going to be an absolute beast, and I can't wait to take it out and show you what it's like. But I'll leave that for another video. This one will just be a specs and a quick walkthrough. Okay, so we'll start at the handle end here. So you have a nice, solid, thick handle here. Really good grip to it. Got some, a lot of ridges here. So if your hands are wet, slimy, muddy, you'll still be able to get a good purchase on this grip here. It is a full tang, so the actual metal of the knife goes all the way through to the back and extends out the back here. You have a lanyard hole, so you're able to attach your lanyard if you want to. You have a spine suitable for use with a fire steel, really important if you're into bushcraft and primitive technologies. As I said, it is the carbon steel version, and we have a Scandi grind here, so nice and easy to sharpen and maintain. So there we go, that is a kind of closer look at the actual knife itself. I absolutely love it. So I say my Garberg, or my older Garberg, the stainless steel one, has been one of my favourites and has been a staple in my bushcraft kit. I think I might have to retire that one for this one because I absolutely love it. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll talk about some of the sheath options that you can get. Okay, so first up we have the leather sheath. So this is 3mm thick, high quality leather. Really good stitching throughout and feels just as robust as the Garberg. So I think it's a fine fit-in tribute to it. So you have a secure button fastener there with the Moroccan logo on. You have a large belt loop there, so you can get that on your bushcraft belt, and the blade fits snugly. That's not going anywhere. So really nice, really functional, very traditional, and a decent carry-on option. So next up we have, let's pop this one side, the multi-mount system. So this is more of a modern, more modern carrier method as opposed to the traditional leather sheath. And this comes with a couple of extras. So we have a belt loop if you wanted to have it dangling, and you have a fastener to go with the actual multi-mount system here. So comes in a plastic solid sheath like a number of the lower cost Moras. So you can maybe clip that in there, and that's nice and secure in there. Then what you can do, if you wanted to use the dangling option, you can slide this up, locks into place, and you can simply use the belt loop as such. Alternatively, if you wanted to use the multi-mount system, you simply, oops, there we go, take the fastener here, slide that in there, clip that up, keep that nice and secure in there, slide that in, 1 second, there we go, put the securing tab up there, slide the bottom in so it goes through there like that. a bit fiddly to get set up the first time, but once it's done, you haven't got to worry about it again. Okay, so that's kind of how the multi-mount system works. So you have this nice secure closure here. So if you were carrying it upside down on a backpack, it's not going to fall out. So that is the multi-mount system. So we have the multi-mount system that you can purchase, or traditional leather. Each one has its own merits, and it's all up to personal preference really. Okay, so a little bit on the specs now. So the actual blade is a carbon steel blade. The length of the cutting edge of the blade is 4.3 inches or 109 millimeters. The total length of the knife itself, including the handle all the way down to the tip, is 9 inches or 229 millimeters. The thickness of the spine, nice thick spine there, is 0.13 inches or 3.2 millimeters. So it's a nice chunky knife suitable for battening. The weight is 9.6 ounces or 272 grams. It is suitable for use with a fire steel, or sorry, a ferro rod. Spine at the top here is angled correct, so you can do that with no problem. So you haven't got to worry about using the blade, because that's horrible. And as mentioned before, it is a full tang. So there's the basic specs for it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So there we go. That is a basic look at the Mora Garberg itself, some of the specs, and 2 of the carry options for it. Fantastic knife. I'm so glad that Mora have actually listened to the community and given us what everyone wanted, which is a carbon steel version of the infamous Mora Garberg stainless. Now, which one is right for you? Well, if you are willing to put in the work and look after your knives, definitely I think carbon steel is the way to go. Obviously they need to be cleaned, looked after, oiled and kept dry whenever possible, but for that you get an easier to sharpen blade, one which holds its edge a lot longer, one which is generally tougher. Now obviously if you're working in wet environments or marine environments, definitely recommend the stainless, but again, it's up to you. Both fantastic knives, and I can't wait to get this out in the field. So these 2 knives I got from springfields.co.uk in the UK. Definitely recommend checking them out. I would say they are the cheapest around for pretty much everything. Knives, bushcraft gear, survival items. Be sure to check them out and get one of these, because it's awesome. It really is. I can't say how good it is because it's amazing. So there we go. Be on the lookout for a in-depth actual testing review coming soon. I just wanted to get this video out to kind of get word out about it, because it's really cool. I think I mentioned that a couple of times. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.